On the 11th day of Nisan in 1972, Lubavitcher Hasidim from around the world gathered to celebrate the 70th birthday of the Rebbe.
In was kleibt mir sich zu Nordruf. Lechiere, damit ist Zeit, auftrachten, wird Loprusach, wachuli. Ist auch der sehr, wie bald am geht Riebe von Schivi, Mischmenim, ist lechol Apoches, bemeschach schon azu, soll zukommen Schivi, wie Echot
We came to Houston in 1972. Texas was more open territory, and when the Rebbe sent us here, he told us to go to a new area.
We tried to do everything what the Rebbe wanted, that the sky is the limit. Everything what we accomplished for the last 30 years, and whatever the Lubavitch accomplished anywhere in the world, is only thanks to the Rebbe's vision.
Since the arrival in 1972 of the Rebbe Shluchim to Texas, Rabbi and Mrs. Shimon Lazaroff, Chabad Lubavitch has formed 11 branches in 5 metropolitans, serving cities and towns throughout the Lone Star State with outreach, education, and social services, ensuring Jewish continuity.
Torah Day School of Houston started in 1977 in a trailer with our children and 2 children of Mr. and Mrs. Nalkin. And then we grew to 14 children and then to 40 children.
The beauty of what's taught at Torah Day School is that we have not only this fabulous Jewish studies program, we also have a fabulous secular program that prepares people for all aspects of their life.
Torah Day School is a very nice school. It gave me a good Jewish education, gave me a good head start.
The administration take every child personally. Every child is important here. It really is more than just a school experience.
Best about the school is the teachers. They're really nice.
My teacher gets me books so that I can read. We work together and have a lot of fun. I color and do my phonics.
The word Torah is not only in our name, but in the school. It's a place where we don't just teach the subject, we teach the child.
The counselors have been so warm that the kids felt comfortable at the camp from really the first day.
I've had an amazing experience.
Art projects are obviously fun, but they're associated with the Jewish theme, so they're having fun and education at the same time.
Personally, I really love the camp. I'm going to send my kids next year.
This is definitely the best camp that's out there in Houston.
He loves the Jewish people and the Jewish nation. And when we leave here, we feel much better. Here, we feel like brothers and sisters. A big thank you to Rabbi Marinovsky.
Mikveh is part of Jewish life. One of the first things that we built was the mikveh. We did not dream that it would have over 100 people using mikveh at this time.
Our work here at the Chabad House is for the patients in the medical center and their families. We're also here for the students who come here to Rice University. And we also provide a comfortable place for people in the community to be able to come to study, to daven, and experience Yiddishkeit in the classic Chabad way, filled with warmth, enthusiasm, love for God, and love for our fellow.
Mexico, Venezuela, you name it. People have come here from all over. And when they leave here, without exception, all of them say, what a wonderful place the Chabad House is in Houston at the Texas Medical Center.
took everything into consideration and needed to be in a very, very comfortable and safe place in a very difficult time.
A warm meal, a shoulder to lean on, somebody to talk to, just that they should feel that they're not alone.
We're strangers there. She made us feel so much at home when we went to the Chabad house.
There's no greater pleasure than putting a smile on somebody's face when you know they're deeply hurting physically and emotionally.
One of the problems in high-powered medicine is the detachment from family, the uprooting to come to a city like Houston. Not only the physical proximity of Chabad right by the medical center, but to have these two incredible human beings who I think is pretty unique. It must actually play a role in helping them heal, I think. It has to.
The most difficult time of my life, he had a way to give me comfort, which nobody else could. I still keep in touch with him. And when I feel very bad, I always call him and talk to him for an hour. I remember the night that Danny died, and he just came at that moment when I was all alone and he was there. And the night he died, he was also there. And I felt like he knew what to do, and I just felt like he was doing what Danny needed. He couldn't stop the bad things from happening, but he could help me go through them.
My family has always been involved in Orthodox Judaism in Houston. We've been here 100 years, Baruch Hashem. At long last, the total picture of what Houston Jewry is all about has been filled in by Rabbi Lazarov's accomplishments.
20-minute service where we sing Jewish songs and read stories, and it's a once-a-month time to ignite their Jewish heart.
Oftentimes, they tell us this is the first time in their lives they've ever known that being Jewish was meaningful and important. We have different levels of interaction with the community at large through our mass mailings and through our outreach programs.
This is News 2 Houston.
To celebrate Hanukkah, the Houstonians gathered in downtown today for the lighting of the city's menorah.
Welcome to the Chabad Lubavitch Tour-a-thon.
The Living Legacy attracts over 5,000 children a year and programs available to the senior citizens.
It's a worthwhile program that everybody in the community benefits from.
Children are going away very happy with something they have made and they feel very good about it.
One of the things that Rabbi Goldstein brings to this program is that he can relate to the kids, and far more importantly, the kids can relate to him.
I've learned the many aspects of Judaism. Me and my friends now know more about Judaism, which is great.
They are part of my family, and we keep in touch even after they've left high school and gone on to college.
We've had 500 students who've come through in these intense 8-week classes. Project Talmud, since its inception, has seen well over 1,200 students participate. Shabbatons, retreat weekends, speakers, facilitators.
We came to Sugar Land about 2.5 years ago. First we had classes and the group grew, and we started about Hebrew School.
I've learned a lot about Judaism that I did not know before.
Couldn't ask for two nicer people. They bring such kindness and such love to the Jewish community. They handle the children so well. They do well with adults.
There are 50,000 students at the University of Texas.
There are about 4,000 Jewish students. We try to be connected with all of them.
Chabad's open to anyone. You come in here, you don't even know what a kippah is, you don't know how to read Hebrew, and after a few minutes you feel like it's your, it's your home away from home.
Every Tuesday night we have pasta and parsha, and we come and we schmooze for a little while and we have dinner during the parsha. It took me until I was 18 to come here to learn so much stuff that I never heard of before.
The Rebbe's concern for Jews anywhere, and whenever there's a Jew crying out that he needs help, we're there.
You can come once a year, you can come every week, but they're always here for you.
You can't get an experience like Austin Chabad anywhere in the world.
I'm thrilled by what they're learning. It's amazing to me what is normal, everyday life to my children.
Rabbi Levertov and I had several meetings about trying to develop a kosher store, and HEB was very responsive to that.
The mikveh was built for the community. There are many people that use it even if they're not Orthodox.
When Mendel Brasa came here, he came with an energy that I'd never seen before. No sooner did he get here, it started to spread. He brought in Rabbi Bloch for Plano. He brought in another rabbi for Fort Worth, Asher Goldschmidt for the Russian.
If it is Jewish singles that cannot find their bashert, we have programs that help them do that in our facility here.
It's social, but yet it's learning, so it's comfortable for everyone to interact. He's a fantastic speaker. You get someone here once and they come back.
But it's just really enjoyable, very insightful.
Teenagers, very sharp kids, that gravitate towards him. The kids that they can't get something someplace else, from him they can get it. I don't know when he sleeps, he just keeps going.
The children, the teens are our future. And if we have them when they're teenagers, we will have them forever.
Here you see kids who really want to come here. He's just there to try to build up our observance, and he relates to us.
We're very much involved with drug prevention. If their kid is on drugs, one of the first people they're going to call is Chabad. They know we care. They know that Chabad is going to do everything possible to save their child.
The building will serve as a center for the Russian Jewish community that has a mikveh, a shul, and has all the needs that our community will benefit.
We've been visitors in Russia, we've been visitors in New York, in all different places. Here we feel at home.
We didn't know what we were missing in Russia because we didn't have anything there. Here we're free to do whatever we want to do. We can practice religion if we want to.
I feel like I met Rabbi Goldsmith all my life. I knew him. It's my brother.
I'm endlessly impressed. A shaliach comes in a strange environment to Fort Worth with little kids. He comes because the Rebbe says that's where you're supposed to go.
We would like to cover the entire spectrum of the Jewish community, from old until young.
Create an opportunity for every Jewish child to learn about their heritage and to experience being Jewish in a fun, exciting, interesting environment.
Pride in the children's Jewish heritage came out so strongly. It was a very positive experience.
We get to do very fun things and do arts and crafts and go swimming.
Rebbe always encourages us to think big. We have 4,500 square feet. It's going to be a future education wing of the Chabad House.
The past 16 years, thank God, the help of the community, we grew and to become a full-service synagogue in El Paso and the cities around us.
This is a Tzivos Hashem Slurpee Club. It is a time for learning and fun.
We have a shul, we have a mikveh, classes for adults and children.
Thousands of people have come through the Chabad House every year. I see many, many families becoming connected in many ways because of the affiliation in our program.
I'm main goal is to provide these children with a strong sense of Jewish identity. We have Orthodox, Conservative, and Reformed, and children that are totally unaffiliated. And everybody feels welcome.
This is the 17th year of Camp Gan in Israel here in South Texas. We've had over 120 children enrolled in the day camp.
I'm just so content, so thrilled that there's such an environment.
We play sports, swimming, sing songs, learn, all kinds of stuff.
Gan Israel, this is it.
I'd just like to say thank you for such a wonderful impact that Lubavitch has had on me and on my family. I don't know what we would have done if we hadn't have had that good luck of meeting the Lazaroffs back then. So thanks for everything.